There are many hated celebrities in Hollywood. You can check out our list on that. But Betty White isn't one of them. She is the personification of a living legend. With more than 8 decades of a stellar career in show business, the talented actress is truly one of a kind. That's not the reason people love her, though. One reason Betty's so popular, at 98, is her anti-stereotypical portrayal of the little old lady. She's vocal, she's opinionated, and she gives great advice to the people who need it. As Betty suggests, take yourself lightly and seek humor in your everyday life. Her words of wisdom are usually sandwiched between a lot of humor and laughter, which fans have grown to love. I'm Mike with List 25, and so, without further ado, here are 25 amazing facts about Betty White that you probably didn't know. 25. Contrary to popular belief, Betty White isn't a native Californian. She was born on January 17, 1922 in Oak Park, Illinois. Her family moved to Los Angeles when she was only 2. 24. According to White's autobiography, she was given the name Betty at birth, not Elizabeth, as some people falsely believe. This happened because her parents didn't want other people to call her other nicknames that derive from Elizabeth, such as Beth or Liza. 23. Her maternal grandfather, Nicholas Kachikis, was Greek, and I'm probably mispronouncing that one, and I apologize. Her paternal grandfather, Christopher Hans Christian White, was Danish. Her grandmothers, both Canadian-born, had English and Welsh ancestry. 22. Very few people know that before she became a famous comedian, White was a member of the American Women's Voluntary Services. But what was her role, exactly? Believe it or not, she drove a PX truck during World War II. 21. Soon after she graduated from Beverly Hills High School in 1939, White started looking for work. She started her illustrious career as the phone girl on Al Jarvis's afternoon TV show in LA. 20. However, before becoming a truck driver and a phone girl, she had technically started her career in radio back in 1930 at the age of 8. She was playing an adopted orphan on the soap opera Empire Builders. 19. In the early 1950s, she launched her first television series, Life with Elizabeth. She also wrote and produced the show together with George Tibbles. I was one of the first women producers in Hollywood, she would later recall during an interview. Keep in mind that she was still living with her parents back then. 18. Being the first woman to produce a sitcom helped her to become the honorary mayor of Hollywood in 1955. She was only 33 at the time. And I'm doing this at 33. I am not the mayor of anything. 17. White is a very well-known Democrat and vocal about it. Over the years, she's endorsed Franklin D Roosevelt, Adlai Stevenson, John F. Kennedy, Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama most recently. 16. Despite being passionate about politics, her big love revolves around animals and puppies. When she met President Barack Obama at the White House in 2012, she spent most of the time with the presidential dog, Bo, on her lap. 15. But that shouldn't come as a surprise for anyone, as White is famous for being an animal activist. For that matter, she works with a number of organizations. Some of them include the Los Angeles Zoo Commission, the Morris Animal Foundation, Actors and Others for Animals, the Farm Animal Reform Movement, and Friends of Animals. 14. White was offered the role of Helen Hunt's mother in As Good as It Gets from 1997. Can you guess why she turned it down? Well, because Jack Nicholson's character had to shove a puppy down a laundry chute at some point during the film. 13. All of that explains her good friendship with Ralph Helfer. Helfer is a notable animal trainer and Hollywood animal behaviorist who has offered several of his exotic animals for her television show, The Pet Set. 12. White has never been a shy person. Actually, unlike me, I was very shy as a kid. She publicly admitted that her first marriage to Army pilot Dick Barker in 1945 was all about sex. After they spent 6 months in bed together, as she claimed, they decided to divorce. Her second marriage was to agent Lane Allen, but she decided to settle down for good when she met her third husband, Alan Ludden. 11. White never had any children of her own. However, she is the stepmother of Alan Ludden's 3 children from his first marriage to Margaret McGloin. 10. White is definitely not a fan of the Kardashian family or The Bachelor. However, she hasn't gone into detail about her aversion to reality TV. She has only publicly stated that she's not a fan of reality TV. 9. White started writing plays when she was in grammar school. She knew from a really young age that she loved writing more than anything. 8. Of the 4 major stars from The Golden Girls, Betty White is the oldest and only surviving actress today. B. Arthur, Estelle Getty, and Rue McClanahan have sadly all passed away. 7. At the age of 88 and a half, she became the oldest person to ever host Saturday Night Live. 6. Betty White is a living legend, but you already knew that. In 2014, she got an award for having the longest TV career for an entertainer, female, for her more than 70 years in the show business. 5. White loves and admires Robert Redford more than anyone in the world of entertainment. If you ask her what's the one thing she regrets most, she will tell you that it's how she never got a chance to work with Mr. Redford. 4. White received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1988, and it just so happens to be right next to her late husband Alan Ludden's star. 3. She is admitted to having cosmetic surgery before The Golden Girls. Ironically, that show is about aging naturally and not having issues with it. 2. And if you ask her what's the secret for aging so gracefully, a healthy diet won't be one of the responses that you'll get from her. According to her Hot in Cleveland co-star Jane Leeves, Betty White literally lives on hot dogs, french fries, red licorice, and Coca-Cola. 1. A recent poll in which more than 2,000 Americans participated revealed that White is the most trusted celebrity in the US today. What's even more impressive, almost half the participants admitted that they would be more likely to choose a specific company or product if it was linked to the influential actress. So, have you ever met Betty White? Who's your favorite entertainer? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your answer to us at List25 or to me personally at Michael B. Estrin. And if you like this video, check out the ones in this playlist here.